soon. What is this people not doing MSQ 1 week after the patch? Holy shit, man.
That's crazy.
See what more crazy?
More crazy? I just hard pity twice. You know what that means? As a fucking Protoss, I'm not gonna roll on this character.
You're not gonna what?
I'm not gonna roll on the next character.
Oh, you hard pity Hyacinth twice?
Yeah. I'm actually pissed at this game right now, so I'm not gonna roll any shit from it anymore.
I mean, my
Not
next
until,
character is what's her name? Sridra?
Cedra thing.
Whatever. Her. And I'm not going to eat it because she has that stupid one boot thing that I don't like.
I heard she was I'm not sure what kind of. I know that she's really good for Final, but I don't know if she's good for every other thing. But regardless, I am pissed at this game.
If I am going to roll on one next, it's going to be for the new Don Hung. That's probably going to be my next one if I have enough.
Don Hung's free though.
The next Don Hung's free?
Yeah, it's free. Don Hung is free.
Don Hung and Evernight?
You get. No, Evernight is not free, but Don Hung is free.
Then I'll probably get an Evernight then, unless Evernight's absolutely trash.
I will probably
But I
never
don't know.
roll.
I kind of think the new Don Hung's kind of hot.
It's alright.
It is good.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed. Like Saber, they make me hard pity like 3 times, and then they make me hard pity Heisel back to back, and I'm like, no, that's it. I'm kind of done.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not
I don't
considering
care with the. I don't care about like at this point I don't care if she's like good for all characters. Like, no, just I'm not gonna like let you hard pity me every fucking time.
Come to Azure Lane. We have basically free pulls.
Hell no. I'm in Blue Archive. I'm in a better place. Yeah, I don't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna play some Divert. No, I'm gonna raise my high slit a little bit. My high slit's level 80. Just don't have trace.
I have all this stuff farmed for Trace. I just need to.
I was farming for Saber the whole time, and I finally like got a good orb after getting all the fucking dog shit orb for Saber. My Saber is now actually gonna be busted. Like, look at I'm pretty sure I pinged you the orb I got.
Yes,
It's
you
like crazy good. Although I wish it's a little bit reverse, since crit damage you can get it from her light cone, but you can't get crit rate from her light cone. I'm gonna be so busy with the new dot team anyway. I don't need another final team. I don't need them for my final team as well, man. Like, if they give me Bronya for my fail hard pity, I would be not as pissed, but they give me something that I don't even have E6 on. So I cannot get the silver little companion spirit shit that I can merge into a gold companion spirit. It's funny because he's not even offline. He is online.
I think he fell asleep.
The worst thing is he have do not disturb on. That's like the worst thing you can ever do. When you're like AFK.
Oh, you cannot send DM?
It will not make any notification sound. No matter what you ping, you do whatever, it would not do anything. I think maybe calling works, but then I'm not sure if calling will have the sound come out because it's do not disturb. It might just appear on his screen, but that's it. Like maybe we can try calling, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded. Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl, Grove?
I miss Balmong already.
You didn't? In that case, just treat it as my own wish then. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately,
I'm actually not that far.
This isn't the time to
Only
reminisce.
7% off. If I can rate off.
With the memories of the previous flame chase
Surprise and
still
leave.
intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change. Ide Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake. Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view. Thankfully, you arrived during his long wait. Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick. Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic. That's right. Lygus is the mastermind behind it, but I still feel a bit anxious. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is... which means it's probably time to... Wouldn't that be a waste? Dan Heng specifically said... I'm talking about the chronocognitive anchor. Didn't that into Ide Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. Why don't we give it a try? We should... Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot. It's super quiet here. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one... But today's different, isn't it? I'm prepared to witness that
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to me. I have so many questions.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Sorry, no good news. When two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy.
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic the version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code. The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages. Or if simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98%.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's
He wants Iron Tomb to break knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely. Outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. An Iron Tomb will break out of it, but now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of... That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. Don't let him have his way.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygas's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, the Law Titan, Talanton.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Life calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do. so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry.
Miss March's situation is rather complicated.
Have I really?
Madam Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot
I
ascertain
haven't
her
friend
location.
Kaze. That's
What we
crazy.
can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably...
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles. And
I'm not gonna give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities. It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow... Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists. Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hand. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign, but there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing, and we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing. There's so many questions. I'll have to take it.
Nobody want to run treasure map, I guess.
I mean, I'm down, but we have.
It's actually
Too
best
few.
to have only 4 or 5 people. That's the best like number to run treasure map.
Thinking hard over there?
I mean, if you
I
three,
finished
if the
packing.
three other
I
of you
decided to
down,
just bring
then
these.
we can run it. I guess Vanilla's not.
See? There's a the ceremonial blade of the priests of time.
Oh, holy shit. Treasure map in
Holding it
Balmung is actually
cognizant of the
really
black
cheap, only
tide is now calm.
71,000.
Paimon
Right then.
must still be fighting them
I
in
go
some
farm
way.
it out, I
This
guess.
will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be
When
the
I'm down
beginning,
to
friend.
format, like,
Are
you say 4 people? Ask
4 to
Kaz
5. 4 to 5 is the best, actually.
Ask Kaze and Vanilla if they want to do it. I'll do
No,
it.
but
if you guys
I
want.
just said he just. Then I
That
just say he go.
promise
He go eat.
might be, but I
So probably
believe in
no.
you, friend.
Eat? Oh,
The Trailblaze's
Yeah.
duty.
I mean, I guess.
In other words, since you've already saved so, maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel.
does the boss
That way,
scale when
let's
we do it
trailblaze
with,
onward like before and
with less
create a
people?
future that's worth being
No, but
remembered.
it doesn't take that
No.
long.
Yeah.
It's meant for casual.
4 to 5
players.
is best
Good.
because it's like the right
You
amount of
two
people
are
to run it.
prepared to head out.
Like you don't, you're like you have enough
should
people to clear
indeed
things fast
treasure
enough,
the
and it
view
doesn't take
before you.
like 2 hours to finish
For
everything.
you do not have much time left
Oh, I
to
see.
enjoy such
Yeah, assuming I run like
solitary.
maybe 2 to 3 map, it's like maybe
My
an hour or
apologies
so,
for disturbing your
depending how
moment
fast
of
we go.
repose. To fully express my... So I may demonstrate the full scope of my...
I guess not.
Oh, hello, I guess.
Okay, then. What should I do?
What?
Maybe I jump into Guild Wars instead.
Farewell then.
Free to
May
do
we
anything.
reunite in the new world.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Oh, Alun is in Adilshire. Let me see Alun.
The light of the Dawn device never fades.
Maybe he'll give me a
Kefali's
yam.
protection has no end.
Good luck asking.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Oh, this is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more the moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will. I simply wish for you to understand I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the prima mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nico's form had exceeded the intelligent singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans. Your reason. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final era know. You've always had you can either accept my They've always been the product of the experiment. That outcome was predetermined long ago. Ah, yeah, her real identity is quite astounding. You are indeed worried about rest assured. As a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this, and I happen to
Damn,
be one of them.
I shouldn't have drink this coffee. Now that we're not raining. Now I cannot sleep. Now I will not be able to sleep.
This matter
like
is
two
of grave
black
importance.
black tea
Bears
milk tea
a
and 2
1
coffee,
in 3
2 lattes
chance of
today.
elevating you to an unparalleled
Double
existence
espresso,
among
bad
the
idea.
stars.
Right.
I think today in total I drank a quad shot plus 2 cups of black tea coffee. Pretty sure I'm over the daily limit. Or really close to it.
I now see the full scope of... You may now...
But I'm still tired as fuck.
It seems the exolith is the erudition's domain. You, as negotiations have broken down, there's, of course, this meeting was not without merit.
Finished leveling my Heising. Maxed her out already.
As for its
And
purpose,
all my choices.
allow me to reveal
Looks
it.
like my team is not ready.
I'm using Hyacine, Kafka, Cypher.
100 years ago,
I have the-
the
I
flames
have
of war
the-
consumed
I have the
Akama.
premium triple dot team.
The Outland forces broke
Oh,
through
you
the
have-
dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies
Kafka,
descent.
Black
Its
Swan.
generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the
I don't know
plea
why my Gaia have such
until the
good,
heaven and
like,
earth cracked
gear.
open.
Still
Not the
feel like
gods
she's hitting
answering the
quick,
people's
though.
prayers, but a legion rising
not
from the
that
sea of
outdated
blood
on
on
top of
Cloud's
that.
spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commanders,
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
a Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, drive the enemy from Kevali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes
Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra. Friend, are you listening? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history. Yet wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then. What are you murmuring? We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. And also the end of the first flame chase journey. Indeed, the first flame chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here.
Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the ship?
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
Or Ventilia. Skip Excalibur to death.
Golden-blooded defilers!
Now
You're
he
fulfilling the
fucking
prophecy and trying to slay gods! Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done!
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Lantern can deliver this world from misery!
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
Talanton is long gone. Now I am the law.
Alright, good night, boys.
Challenge me,
I'll see ya.
or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
Let us both stream Star Realm.
That's because
Hold on. I haven't started stories.
I came. I saw. I conquered.
Very, very Vici. It's actually Freddy, Vidi, Vici.
Ducks for Goris? Take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
Attack. I am way above the recommended attack.
Tell them that the
Above
High Priest
the
attempted to take away the
recommended
rights granted to the people
Defense,
by the
I'm above
Imperator.
that. I don't need the
Thus,
speed.
he met his fate.
Yes,
I have way
Imperator.
more.
Now,
30% which are more
these
than I
two accidental guests.
Nice.
Dux
I'm
Gladiorum,
ready to rock.
if you please.
As you command.
Is my Kafka ready to rock? No. She is not.
Huh? Is this?
Correct, but not the kindness. This is the leader of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermins. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of Saridra, on behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky. Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the hall.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history? I wish. But the currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came... We might as well dance their
Black Swan
dance.
considered.
Let's go with them to the Holy City.
Yes.
We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background.
like an
As a
amplified.
result, the people of should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle,
I feel like her whole reason is just there to like dot people or make dots.
calm and confident
Guests, please.
She doesn't do anything else.
the journey to save the world starts with a single... Let's set off, my friend.
I guess because my Black Swan's so poorly built, that's why I don't feel the damage from her.
I would do it.
I mean, I've been using her as like, hey, just go there, slap that defense down from my Acheron so she can slap me.
Told you, you're the headline act.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is
Gosh, she's
appreciated.
sliding.
How have things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools.
Speed is slow, but it's whatever.
Guests from beyond the sky. Worry not about these trivial matters.
Attack is fine.
Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to
Yeah,
settle
she is
down for
somewhat
now.
rich built, whatever.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the Prophet Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, What exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you.
I knew it wouldn't be that.
Time
we're in
waits for
Saber's
no one.
hometown.
Indeed, Dawn Cloud stands as the hero's in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes.
Hystealans. No. All right. We finally have... Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel...
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty?
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the... our distinguished trespassing guests.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Silicii. Does this city host any other visitors?
Drop the charade. But yes.
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to...
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from that cursed Imperator even just to bark?
Wait, I didn't pick it up.
Someone who is all too familiar. Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of...
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... heroes, greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and imperial scribe of the great Imperator.
Hello. I'm Virginia.
I'm Cyrene from Ida Silicii. This is the...
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's...
The Akima you imagined is long gone.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator.
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. What is the matter? Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the
flame
Yeah,
ships,
right.
Jenny.
His name is as I've remembered.
Prophecy also told you about that?
Fucking Death Note reference.
Yep.
Indeed. Oryx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Oryx who told mankind.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titans prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life.
My tribe will
Your
destroy
arrival
you.
further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
Finger point meme. Yo, it's me.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready. I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, but beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish. As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama. As merely a... The Chrysos heirs here constitute Dux Helcolithist Apollonius, and Dux Carminin, Virginia, Dux Frigoris, Labienus, and Dux Brumalis, Seneca, are both formidable. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Trebi remains in the city.
So this war is a simulated
The Imperator
universe,
once took them as hostages in order to
planet,
unify the prophecies of the world. Dux Goldweaver, Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. Then come.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous. Since Saridra is presiding over the meeting,
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is...
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater...
Exactly. Chrysos heirs. Deliverers. What?
things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her.
Yes. Similar acts have occurred. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you.
What is it again?
Why aren't we starting? That's what they were talking. Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All right. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior... Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance. seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates,
So meaning we have about
where you will
1,000 years or
receive
so
the highest level of...
within Emperors.
Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap!
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
This cannot be enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talantin and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I'd also like to introduce to everyone the Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, and return Fagusa's...
Absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy done. It's already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want...
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you. I apologize for that farce of a meet.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people.
Tiring? Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how...
Is the war with the Titans...
Oh, damn.
After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky... The divine authority of Amphorius no longer... Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons? Ah. So they do indeed exist. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead? Oh? What you require now...
Exactly! Just as the prophecy foretold, if they can intervene in Amphorius' laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things. You mean, in the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end? Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey. So, you agreed to cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone, though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law. This is the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself. Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... Come forth, Theoros.
Yes. Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel?
Those two arrived just as Oryx described, and just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius's grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite... and she's clearly hiding something. Looks like we're on the same wave. The atmosphere in Akama. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the renowned bathing. Work and rest are...
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking it back. We can also check out what's happening in the city. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason!
Elijah full of emotion, that's crazy.
If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you...
Oh no. It's the Imperator's...
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
How does... Oh, honored guests, we meet again. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Duxford.
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akama, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually...
May I ask...
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lord...
Stop trying to get things out of me!
I didn't even need to trick Theoros. What, bad news. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures... Flamebearer who ends wars?
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about... Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? Richard.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance. By the way, if you still want... Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bramalis's words than meets... But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama.
I wonder what everyone in the city is talking about lately.
Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever
He
and
is
adorable
the past
warrior.
runner. Destruction
Heroes,
after all.
I didn't expect to meet you again so soon.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcolithist and Dux Carminum. You...
this...
She wants to find someone dead.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing...
Ahem.
Enough. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended...
as expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep...
I swear on my stone mane, I would never...
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that heroes... I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to... I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that...
The Imperator's blade. I sense some unease in Dux Helcolithist's words. It seems... There are eyes and ears everywhere. To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysealin's. This place was your original bed? Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet!
Who's there? Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me? What's wrong? The Marmoreal Palace is the reef where I rest.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land forget it. If Dux Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or
because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return." Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Emperor, as long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times.
But, Miss Hycelan, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your work.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone.
Are you suggesting that ultimate...
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hycelan's.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all...
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish? To me, besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet.
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, for us warriors who swim constantly between life and death.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa...
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, by the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the but Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she... Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, for those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in...
Miss High Sealens has given us the bath. Yeah, in the future. But for now, so, let's seize the opportunity and report.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. The road ahead will be long and difficult. It's all just a guess. What? We've made some progress here too. But nothing to get too...
Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Catorzean algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them. I've told you, his technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not. That's all I have to say. Will depend on you to continue pushing.
Madame Herta is... Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting. It's settled then. It's been a long day. We should get some rest. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet. Look, the venue's right ahead. And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must...
This hero always...
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain...
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but...
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated... It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chrono... True. I had a feeling, but listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over... After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already know, but think about it.
Guests.
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also...
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator... Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Saridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a
No need for that. This banquet...
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath. You take everything too seriously.
You're the least qualified to lecture me.
Dear guests, are you here for us?
No.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. The show she gave us rank. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow.
Cheers! Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know.
Hello. Welcome to the banquet.
Ah, so the Deliverer is attending this event.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, but she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell. All right, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, with hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself.
oh, that's exactly what I'm after. Thank you so much. I feel like I can actually finish composing the heroic saga of Flame Chase once we end.
Hey, that wasn't improvised, you know. By the way, in return for
the Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. Why don't we have a toast before she arrives?
To romance, which...
Is there anything else we can help you?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brewed at the...
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew.
Thank you for the offer, but we're more...
The Imperator? Who knows? Maybe she's...
Hey! I can't pretend I didn't...
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew.
You wish.
Gray fry. A little sea hare. Please. You two have been wandering around the venue.
No, we love it.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while. See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the Deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply...
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hyceal...
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. On the contrary, it can make your mind eat. Please, have a take. Would you like some too, little sea air?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? As long as you... Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew. Now, please turn around. Very, very... The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. can't bring myself to trust that Fioros. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers, you are the deliverers of the prophecy, and know about him far more than I do. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
But
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards...
Can you promise me something, Miss Hysealans? My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your... Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of... Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be... I wish you a victory in the...
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will... whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as... Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I...
The answer is simple.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond...
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power.
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Luce, that so-called Deliverer, is part of that last group. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager
The Achaemenid Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going.
Great fright. A little sea hare? It's...
Oh, I think I had too much.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa...
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces.
How astonishing.
He's looking this way. Quick.
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation of destruction into Amphorius?
Oh, I got it. It's that thing. Oh, the one behind the research and development of this golden blood principle is Idonia's manager.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration right now.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking. Let us continue our previous conversation. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend—
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body. She, therefore, the wisest is—
You plan to torture her.
Calling it
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia, and I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theo.
Indeed, it's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it comes to drinking.
As I expected. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare. You should head back to your seats for now.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust, and sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelens. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met me. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first under the shade of the olive groves. The people of Akama said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as— If you have any last words,
Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. If you are ready, then...
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add.
You think you can slay a king
I'll have it. Show me the way to...
Let's try to watch her. Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Ides Elysiae in order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of destruction. He lived through it. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside... Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. That is the only thing Lycus cares about, as he will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore under. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus. Hence,
That was true. All that needs to be said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipsed.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. What? Use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment.
They're still here.
Yep.
So you finally tossed a...
The new M-Force is just China. What the fuck?
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor.
I mean, to be fair,
This banquet
Imperator
was
is
always
definitely
going to
Rome,
be a game of
and War
chess.
Taxes and Wave Talk is definitely.
It's funny because Imperator, but then in Japanese it's called Kaiser, which is from Russia.
Kaiser, yeah.
Where you would try
But
to
either way,
control
that
both
both means
sides
dictators.
and turn both them and me.
Chalice of Plant. We're ready to fight Titan.
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone.
My Excalibur.
She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend.
I was
Anywhere.
about to get executed.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know.
Kill him.